So I just want to go through the frames folder, which I named the folder frames because this is where like all the frames of My World Manga 2 are supposed to go, but I also just like put all my drawings and stuff in here. So I want to kind of look through all these. Of course, I'm not going to look through all of them because some of these have nudity. This one, and I'm pretty sure this one, both of these have nudity in them, from what I remember. This one, I don't think. But, like, also, these are all, like, MS Paint drawings, so it doesn't really matter. Because there's not going to be anything interesting. But, yeah, so I want to look through some of these. I think this is for... Oh, no, this one was made. So, something that I've been doing, here was the last one. This one doesn't have any nudity. Yeah, it doesn't. So this one... This, Chapter 8, page 7 of My World Manga 2 was the last time I did this, where like all the backgrounds and characters would be put on the same thing, and this is all MS Paint. So if I wanted to like, draw a character in a different pose, I would have to erase the entire like arm or whatever. I would have to erase the entire arm and then some of the background and then redraw all that. I got sick of doing that, so I started doing this. And the reason I started doing this was because I made Chapter 8, page 8, after I made the Dragon Maid movie retelling, which did that because I needed still backgrounds. Like, I needed the backgrounds by themselves. This doesn't have any backgrounds. Where are the backgrounds? Right here. Yeah, I needed the backgrounds by themselves, so... We'll get to that in a second, but yeah. So I was like, this is a way easier... This was way easier to make stuff with. So I have the still backgrounds and like all the frames that I need, and I can put them however I want. I don't have to worry about, oh, I need to do frame 84 or frame 18 and then frame 2. You know, it's not. I don't have to do all that. So that's a lot easier to just have everything separate, even though it does make more files. It's overall just easier. Delilah's, this one has a bunch of stuff, yeah. The last thing we made was the thumbnail and the album art, because I released the soundtrack, which the soundtrack was just stuff that was already made. And I actually had to hunt for all of them, like I had to open up all the project files, because I never put any of the music in here that I used. So like, if I ever like throw every single file to Who on the internet, like Google Drive, and then you open up the project files, you're not going to have the music. Actually, some of these won't even have like the commercials that I use either, because I think I put the commercials in here just for faster access after like episode 3 or 4. So it wouldn't even have those. You would have to re-download those and do stuff, and yeah, I want to re-render to Who, but I don't want to take time to do it. Like, I want to re-render the first 4 episodes, because all these were made just by doing 480p, and then this one I actively did different stuff for, and that one used a different format, which gives scan lines and shit, which makes it even funnier. So now I know how to do scan lines. The problem is it makes the video files huge. Anyway, oh shoot, but yeah, you have all the backgrounds. The characters. This was fucking annoying because there's no like clean greens. There's no green screen of the disintegration effect from Half-Life, and I was about to recreate like my first thing I was gonna do is just make like a program to just make the effect, because it can't be too difficult, right? Wrong. It's very difficult. Because I have to remake it because no one else ever did. There's no like program where you can put like a PNG and then add the Half-Life 2 disintegration effect. So I was like, okay. My next step. Turn fucker into a source filmmaker object, because I don't know how to do Gary's Mod stuff. Well, I kind of do. I just don't want to do it. But source filmmaker shouldn't be that difficult, right? Wrong. Source filmmaker was for some reason fucking harder. It would have been easier just to turn him into a prop, but the problem is it wouldn't disintegrate correctly if I did do it like and I would have to like actually make it like a full-on object, and that's too much effort. I don't want to do that, especially for a thing that I can make in a fucking hour. So I was like, okay, well, in Source Filmmaker, I was in Source Filmmaker for 2 hours, and I was like, okay, I fucking hate Source Filmmaker. I barely even know how to use the damn program, let alone make a prop for it, just to make this fucker disintegrate. So I was like, fuck it. Is there just any videos of the disintegration effect? No. There wasn't. Not really. The closest was that video of the... No, fuck off. That was the closest. But I did find an add-on that was like, whenever you kill an NPC, they disintegrate for Gary's mod. And they had the disintegration effect as a... like, practically on a green screen. I think it was actually a black screen. And I was like, fucking finally. The fucking disintegration effect from Half-Life. It doesn't look right, but it looks good enough for me, and I'm happy. And then I was like, okay, well, now I need the disintegration sound effect. Or, no, I wanted the pulse rifle sound effect, like the shooting pulse rifle whenever you do the ult, where it shoots the energy ball. I wanted that. Couldn't fucking find it. No one ever made the sound and uploaded it. For some fucking reason. Even though it's literally like 2 or 3 sounds. So I had to make that myself as well. So I have it in here. Like, I had to make it. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, plasma rifle, ult, charge, and shoot. I had to make it my fucking self. And I was so annoyed that I had to. I was so annoyed that I had to do that my fucking self, because it just wasn't there. But yeah, I finally got that fucking video done. This was all for the basketball video. And I was like, I don't have to worry about it no more. Fuck that video. Fuck that one. So much went into that. Too much went into it. Like, I put too much effort into that one. But still, it came out fucking hilarious. I had the idea of him fucking disintegrating from a ball just slowly rolling up to him. That was so funny to me. So I'm happy I was able to get what I wanted. Because I knew it'd be funny as fuck, and it was funny as fuck. Yeah. And then, of course, I have all the raw audio, which I might upload someday. I don't know. I'm not talking about those. Fucking cringe. The Dragon Maid movie retelling. Oh yeah, here's another thing. So I can just have this and not have to worry about all this bullshit. But yeah. I also have all the... Yeah, it's split into acts just to make it easier. So you have the intro that I made. That was the song that I used for the intro. Was Yellow Walls. This Elma is actually unused. I was gonna put Elma in there, but I was like, fuck no. Yeah, there was way more to this drawing. I used that as the background video. So if you actually watch the intro, you see this weird fucking Christmas tree, this server or like microwave thing. Yeah, that's this video.
Benvenuti al video. Questa è una presentazione del prodotto gruppi di continuità apps gruppo di continuità.
I have no clue what the fuck this video is about. I just found it one day on, I think, PetiteTube, and I was like, that's funny as shit, I want it. So I just have that video. And that video has made really good background footage, which is strange. And then the production logo that I put on the end of fucking everything that I do. The actual video itself, and then these two, which I made for Instagram. And the thumbnail that I made. And then you have all the drawings of the characters. Ooh, unused drawing. I did not know I had this. An unfinished drawing of this frame for some fucking reason. I think I accidentally saved that. But yeah, it's not, hell no. There's just not much to it, really. I think Is it Act 9? Act 9, I had to do some bullshit for Act 9. Because there's one frame where, where Sagigawa, or whatever the fuck her name is. Saikawa, that's her fucking name. Who the fuck is Sagigawa? I think that's the bitch from To Love Ru. I get those two mixed up. The Japanese names. But yeah, Saikawa. I needed her to be crying, because in the original, she was crying. Because Kana came back. Spoilers. Blue on blue. Can't use a green screen. Can't use a red screen. Can't use any fucking screen. So I just said, fuck it, blue and blue. This is a slightly different blue. That's what I did. It surprisingly worked. Yeah, Kana Dad. This. Yeah, it's funny. But, let's see. I don't know why Act 7 is here. Pick up the phone, baby! Oh my god, dude. I fucking love that sound effect. I use it anytime my phone has to ring. Pick up the phone, baby! I'm happy that became a meme for like the third time in a fucking row. I don't even know what that was used. When the fuck did this song come up? Oh, now I remember. It was. Yeah, it's. She's getting a call from whatever the fuck her name is. Kobo. Getting a call from Kobo. Pick up the phone, baby. Anyway, yeah, that's fun. Excuse me, sir. There must be someone you've confused me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform. Alright, yeah, here's what I originally wanted to do. I wanted to have a giant-ass creepy smile on the side. But when I actually went to go make it, I was like, that's tacky as fuck. That looks like dog shit. So I didn't go with it. So I was like, alright, here you go. I made the drawing. I don't know why it's weirdly pixelated like that, but yeah, I was like, alright, there you go, the drawing. So then I made it, I put it on here. But then there was something about the drawing, because this was based off the fucking, that one thing. Portfolio Atoll. Not, what the fuck was the song called? Charlie's Inferno. Yeah, because this wasn't based really on Charlie's Inferno. This was based on Portfolio Atoll. And in that, the fish at the beginning had lies written on the side of him. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? There you go. Call me a liar. Yeah. Yeah, I was really proud of this one. I was really into this fucking song. Now, I still really fuck with the song. It's such a good fucking song. Both, Portfolio Atoll and, Charlie's Inferno. Charlie's Inferno is really fucking good. It's a good-ass song. But yeah, there's everything I made for it. Fun fact, this is the first time you saw Katie, because, well, one, I wanted to add Katie for a while. But also, in, like, the Friends section, the Friends and Foe, whatever the fuck it was said in Portfolio Atoll, there was SpongeBob's friends on the sides, and then, like, Plankton was in the middle, and I was like, well, fuck, I need 3 people, huh? So I was like, alright, just immediately draw the first frame of fucking Katie. So this was the first reveal of Katie. Was through this. And of course I wanted to make, like, the glowy spots are like all the magic points. So like it's whatever. It's like, it's just so you know what the fuck you're looking at, actually. It's not even like the magic points, because the hat's magic. The spots on 9-ball are not where his magic comes from. At least I don't think so. I don't know the lore for 9-ball. But Delilah's like, obviously the little fucking black square on the goddamn thing is not. That's not magic. It's something fucking else. This is the thing I made for the April Fools. The Kinito Pet thing, I uploaded this to Internet Archive. You can look through it. It actually includes games. Like game modifications in it. So Going to Rabid Roberts straight up just comes with a copy of Going to Rabid Roberts the game, except straight up the fucking source code to the game, actually. So this just straight up comes with the source code to the game. I forgot. And like the only difference is that there's a fucking little Kinito fuck. Like the only difference is like this fucker's there now. But like still it's the exact same game. It is straight up the entire fucking it is just straight up the entire source code to fucking Going to Rabid Roberts. Also, I use Vegas Pro 13, so like all the like video projects that I upload onto Internet Archive and stuff, you have to have Vegas Pro 13 to open them. It has to be Vegas Pro 13. It cannot be anything fucking else. I don't think you can use newer Sony Vegases. And I don't remember why I chose 13. I think it was just like the easiest to pirate or whatever. But yeah, like a lot of the shit that I do is on outdated fucking programs. So like if you want to look through the file, like if you want to look through like how I made all the maps to Going to Rabid Roberts, you have to have RPG Maker XP, because RPG Maker XP was free for a little bit. It was legitimately a free game, and I told people to fucking get it, and no one did. But yeah, so you have to have that. Miscellaneous, what do we have here? Oh yeah, cursors, the friends should uninstall. Footage. Miscellaneous footage. My Playable Dream also has My Playable Dream. This is not the source code of My Playable Dream. This is not like... This is from the map recreation, because I straight up did not have the source code to My Playable Dream anymore. So this is from the map recreation. The reason why I don't have the source code to My Playable Dream, or the original files, is because I never saved them when I finished making the game. Never saved them. So, I literally didn't fucking have anything. Outro, I had to straight up make the entire fucking outro. I can show you those. Yeah, all the paint on that stuff I can show you. So, it is made up of two things, the head and the body, and the legs. But you also have his base. This was the base. So yeah, that's the base. And you can kind of see how I work on it. How I add like the lines and shit. The head. It's pretty much just adding shading, that's it. I'm really good at doing that. It's not hard, but I'm really good at it. And then I have the original video footage to the outro. Playing Weird Games. Wasn't too hard to make that one. Scott Makes Tutorials. Yeah, this is literally all there was to it. It's just the video. The Sojourner Moon one. Again, not too much. The Sinmix one, I remember this one pissed me off. Like, I had to sit my ass down and fucking recreate how she made her intro. I had to download Clipchamp or whatever. Whatever the fuck she uses, I had to download it. Figure out how to use it so I can use the VHS effect. You can use that program on a web browser. You can. But you can't export fucking videos on the web browser because it just doesn't work. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I installed it. Every time I try to install it, shut off my fucking internet on my computer. Which means it is siphoning fucking all the fucking Wi-Fi out of my computer, like siphoning fucking gas. So when I finally got it to fucking install, I tried to sign in and it wouldn't let me fucking sign in. I'd click login with Google and be like, oh, sorry, can't do that. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll just recreate the fucking intro again. So I did. And it turned out fucking awesome. But god damn, it was so fucking annoying. Hated it. I'm never using Clipchamp ever fucking again. There's a reason why I stuck with Vegas Pro 13. Why I refused to update. Anyway, Yeah, here's the text. I had to hunt for the exact font that she used. Yeah. And I ended up finding the font that she used. I do not remember the font, but yeah, it turned out great. The only thing I couldn't figure out is like what effect she used for this part. So I was like, I just keep it fucking blurry. But yeah, this turned out fucking great. I don't know how she made her fucking intro. And Spore, I just booted up Spore, made Kanito, and recorded that. Undertale, I don't remember. Where's the Godzilla? The Godzilla one was pretty impressive. Like, I actually took my time with the Godzilla one. And, like, I sat my ass down, tried to figure out how the fuck Godzilla for NES makes its bullshit. Because, like, Godzilla for NES is, like, weirdly complex. Like, it'll use more than the 3 colors that shit will let you use. But also, it does this really funny thing called this moment will happen. Or, like, several colors will conflict with each other. You know? Like, so I had to make sure. Like, I actually didn't make sure, I just got fucking kind of just lucky. That, like, these three never really interacted with each other, you know? But still, this was kind of fun to fucking figure out. Yeah, I was using the NES palette. The black is just gonna disappear anyway. The black doesn't matter. And like NES shit, every tile can only use 3, because one of those tiles either has to be like it's 4 colors. And NES uses 4 colors for each tile. And so, like, the 4 colors, one of them is most likely going to be transparent. So, really, you only have 3 to work with for each tile. Any more, something's not becoming transparent. And Godzilla for NES took full fucking advantage of that. So, anything that's black is just not there. Like, they'll use all 4 fucking colors for its enemies in Godzilla Monster of Monsters. And because every background is just fucking black, they can just get away with it. So, like, if you look at footage of the game real fast, like they'll do, like, you can kind of see Godzilla's eyes are transparent because they already used all 4 colors for this thing. No, they used all 3 colors because, again, transparency is a color. So yeah, so they couldn't use black, or else there would be a giant black box around Godzilla. So they were like, well, fuck, I guess his eyes are just going to be transparent because they already used all 3. And then, like, the bosses and shit. Oh, here you go. Here, is that 4? Hold on, I'm trying to see. Is that 4? No, that's not 4. Like, these guys, they'll use all 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a fucking minute. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna say that this game's Godzilla Monster of Monsters is such a complex fucking game. That's why it's the best NES game. I'm done dissecting that shit. Oh yeah, here's the corner image, because this is my first real animation that I ever fucking made, was the corner image. And you see they're just named random bullshit. So D, Ing, Lee, low mouth, ooh, open, teeth. That's because I was literally, like, that's what sound needed to be there. You're doing great. Like, I had to lip sync. That was my first time lip syncing as well. That was fun to figure out. Fuck lip syncing. Yeah, the Beach Party one, I just fucking made a Unity project with the Eminem's Beach Party Island in it. Yeah, this one, I had to crop him out, so this is what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have a normal fucking image of his couch. Like, without him on it, or at a different angle. But, I mean, I wasn't going to use that anyway, so this is what I came up with. You were going to see that in the video that he was reacting to, pretty much. And then I also had to find the exact font that he was using as well. Yeah, this project took a long fucking time. Like, this one was surprisingly impressive. There's the Athos thing. Yeah, I made a fucking storyboard for what I wanted. For, like, these sections, not, like, the gameplay. And then shit that I rendered in Blender. These things. Yeah, I have fucking drafts and shit. Let me lower the volume. So I have, like... Yeah, we have the first draft. Yeah, I wanted gameplay there. Everywhere, all the parts that say gameplay, that's supposed to be gameplay of the Kinito Pet game. Yeah. And then MP4, I don't remember what MP4 meant. Oh, that's the MP4 zooming out with the phone. I think I show a better example of it. And then the fade out, which I actually fucked up because I forgot to edit that. No, that's the zoom out. I don't remember what MP4 was. What was MP4? What did I use for MP4? I genuinely don't remember. Every word you said, I know will listen. Like, I had a pretty clear what I wanted to see. And then the first thing that I really made was like all the edits and shit, so. Yeah, there was that one, and then the second draft, which is a lot more finished, but still missing some things. Yeah, that's edited now. Oh! MP4. Dragging the MP4 of the gameplay footage into YouTube. That's what the MP4 was. Why didn't I remember that? It's probably because I worked on this a few fucking months ago and I forgot. Yeah. So little editing. I actually wanted to use the old outro for this one, but I just couldn't figure out how the fuck I'd do it. Yeah, a lot of this is like so little editing, like there like barely anything fucking happens here. So I was like, this is fucking boring. Oh yeah, I don't think this moves. Yeah, that doesn't move. So like a lot of it was just raw gameplay. It was fucking boring as shit to look at. Yeah, I didn't have any of that done. And then the final, which is the video that's on YouTube now, which is a lot more animated. It's a lot more entertaining to watch. That's still my favorite fucking edit, the fucking corner image moving. Because that fuck-ass corner image has been in the corner of damn near all my videos. It covers up important shit all the fucking time. It's always there, and I don't want to remove it. I don't want to. I work too hard on it. I like it. It's like a watermark. So, making this shit, I had to include it in the promo. In the promo video that I made for fucking Instagram. Because, I mean, you literally don't think anything. Like, this is my thought process. So while you're watching it, you're obviously watching where all the crazy shit is happening, right? You're watching it there. And then the corner of your eye catches this fucking thing moving for the first time. And like it catches your eye because you're like, what the fuck, that move? Like, so you watch it. And then you see movement, and you look over there, and now it's having a thumbs up, and you're like, what the fuck? So you rewind it a little bit to be like, did that fucking thing move? Like, it's supposed to fucking surprise you, and I love that it did. I worked so hard on that fucking animation part, too. Yeah, the rest of this isn't too interesting. I added that just to add a little more variety, and then all the games. Yeah, that Godzilla one actually took a little bit as well, because I literally had to practically like motion track it to the actual game itself. Like I manually fucking animated that. I would open the project, but it's Jesus fucking Christ, I genuinely don't want to do that. Legacy, that's just all old drawings. I'm not looking through that because it just sucks. I've already shown all of that. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's that thing. No, I hate that thing. The new intro, which isn't too interesting. It's just a bunch of random files. It's not no Paint.net stuff for that. Season 5 intro files. Yeah, Season 5 intro is just Season 5 intro bullshit. Obviously not looking in that. This took a while. Just for my fucking Steam profile picture. I started with this. This is what I started with, the drawing. Because I wanted to, like, make an actual drawing, and I didn't want to do it on my computer. I wanted to look as good as it fucking could. And it turned out really great. And then I colored it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I colored it, and I was like, well, fuck. I wish I went with my original idea, because if you look in the original drawing, you can see I had the idea of the eyes going up, kinda. Like, it's a lot grayer there than everywhere else. I wanted the eyes to look up, and I was like, well, fuck. I kinda want the eyes to look up, instead of looking forward, because this looks fucking crazy. So I did that. Yeah, I have this fucking thing is a... And then, like, while I was making it, I don't think... No, I do have the original outline. Where's the... Here. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, there's a white box in the way. Yeah, there's the original outline. I gotta shut off all these fucking layers. There's so many fucking layers. Yeah, I accidentally... Like... When I had, like, all the colors and stuff over it, it didn't look right. It did not look correct whatsoever. Because this was all bumpy and shit. And, like, with all, like, the edits to it, pretty much. I was like, fuck, man. Like, these look way the fuck better than the actual drawings themselves. So I took the time and used the fucking line curve tool to... pretty much just retrace the entire fucking thing So now I have these updated lines, which look a hell of a lot better. I have this white box just for the eyes. But, like, now it looks a lot more slick. It looks a lot more fucking better. So I literally just retraced through everything with the fucking line curve tool and made it look a lot better. And then, of course, I added all my shading and shit, as you can see. And then I added I had to add this because the fucking tool that I was using to make it look like an iPhone app didn't add this. So I was like, oh fuck, I guess I have to add it myself. So yeah, and then I did the thing. And then I put it through the tool, which made it look like an iPhone app. And then I did all this. Yeah. I found a high quality rip of the old iPhone background, the water drops. I studied how the fuck they made the font, like the slight shadows. You can see there's a slight shadow here. I literally studied the fucking home screen of like iOS 4 just so I can make that. It turned out super fucking good. Turned out really fucking good. I'm proud of myself for that one. Drawings I made for Twitter. That one's never getting posted. I shit myself to Skibbity Toilet. I was practically just taking like AI images and just drawing them. So we got baseball. Yeah. That's that weird fuck ass kid. I forgot his third leg. He had like a third leg. Like he had his two legs and then I think he had like a tail pretty much, and that was his third fucking leg, his tail. I didn't know there was a third fucking leg. But yeah, that fuck ass kid. I don't know if I could find the image, and I kind of don't want to. I don't care enough. Because like some AI generated image of like kids playing basketball or something. It was like posted to Facebook. And then this one was based off of that fucking one of those. Someone posted like a video of like the fucking AI generated like really buff cat saving like the baby cat from the middle of the river. And like, oh, sharks gonna get him. I drew it. You dare fuck with my little kitty, and then that was the shark. Yeah, I use MS Paint to draw. And I got this guy. Yeah, the classic pissed off Dr. Mario and that weird fucking Luigi. No pill, die. Like that one. And then, I don't remember what. This was like AI generated cat. I don't remember what. I think there's an AI generated image of Tom and Jerry. And it's fucking abominable. I really liked it. And then I drew that fucking wizard guy. I really liked him. He was a gangster. I got more Twitter drawings, thank God. Oh yeah, yeah, that was the thing. Someone to do that, and I have this Sally and Rocky image, which I think is cute, and it shows off the fucking island that I forgot. I don't think the island has a name. We're open. Human flesh suit now 100% real. Now made with 100% real human. There's the drawings by themselves. Yeah, I literally only made this just to show the Sally's fingers because they were never shown. And there's a reason why her hands are always covered up. It's because they're fucking sharp claws, because that's what the Delilah character has. That's why the Delilah character wears fucking gloves. I have this one, which I made for that WTF game. Like one of the early Playing Weird Games episodes. I played a game called WTF Work Time Fun. And I talked about a episode of Dragon Maid where the entire episode is just Kana and Saikawa just playing that fucking game where you hit in between your fingers with a pencil. And I said it was just the entire episode where Kana was just doing that, and then one singular frame where she stabs herself with a pencil. And that was the end of the episode. and then we got all this bullshit. AI. This was not made with AI. This was made by me. Yeah, right here. This was whipped up real fast. I have no plans on actually finishing this. I made a video about There's unused audio of Silas and Hannah just fucking talking to each other. And Silas was like, "Oh, check out this fucking tool that I found. You can clone people's voices." Because that was a real thing that I did a shit ton of, like, in like 2025, maybe possibly even 2024. Pretty unique AI covers. But yeah, I really like the AI cover shit. I thought that was fun as fuck, just hearing my favorite characters sing songs. And I have actually saved all of them. Wrong one. All of them. All the ones that I made. I am part of the fucking problem. So fucking many. Can I release these? Fuck no. Unless I want to get copy struck out the fucking ass. Yeah. But yeah, like... And this was made around the time AI covers were really popular. So I was like, oh, ha 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 ha, funny, Hannah, check this out, I can make you sing any song. She was like, okay. I don't remember what she says. The audio's on YouTube. And then like Hannah goes to school and like everyone's like cloning the fucking voice of like the entities. And Silas is freaking the fuck out. He's like, oh shit. And then it was either Lucy or Hannah was... No, I think it was Lucy. No, Hannah was the one who was like, oh shit. And then Lucy or Stephanie or whatever the fuck is like, why do you think... Like, do you think we genuinely care about our fucking... How we look to these people? We fucking kill humans. Do you think we care about if they think we're actually saying this shit? Yeah, I never made it because it was fucking stupid. There's a Baby Girl Buster that I made for the Plants vs. Zombies video. There's a raw drawing for HQ Sal Sterling's banner. When it was the... I have the banner in here. Not that one. Fuck. Yeah, right here. Yeah. This banner. So I have the raw drawings to this banner. I really like this banner. This banner was awesome. But I couldn't use it anymore because it's outdated as fuck. The blank of Archival Stash's background. This character sheet, which I literally only fucking use. I hate this dumbass character sheet. Stupid ass chart. But yeah, I made this just so you can know the heights of the characters and Late Night with Silas. And I try to make Delilah's as accurate as possible because the top of my head genuinely goes to like her fucking arm. She is taller than me. Delilah is fucking taller than me. I wouldn't say 7 feet like this fucking thing is suggesting, but she's definitely possibly mid 6 foot. Like genuinely fucking tall as shit. And my cousin can probably vouch for me. Delilah is fucking tall. And most of it is the fucking legs. But yeah. She's tall as shit. And the original corner image. Right here. There you go. The original corner image that I drew. And then, like, right after I drew this, I made that yassifying my wife video. So this immediately came out outdated as fuck. And then my cousin was like, it looks like her fucking, looks like she has no pupils or whatever. She looks like Herobrine or whatever. And I'm like, no, that's how I draw characters with their fucking eyes closed sometimes. Like, I didn't want to just put lines there because it didn't look good, so I was like, put the circle and then the fucking line. I was like, well, fuck. So then I made this. I made that during that one live stream that's like 2 hours long, where the trigger warning fucking J++ professional edition, whatever the fuck that live stream was called. They're the highlights. And that's when I made the corner image that I have now, because I really fucking like that corner image. I don't remember if I said this or not, but people thought that like this was a drawing of me. It's not. I wouldn't draw myself like that. This is me. The lizard is me. It's a rattlesnake. It's a fucking rattlesnake. Why did I call it a fucking lizard? Here's this. This took me a long fucking time to make. I don't remember what I made this for. I made it for a mashup. That's what I remember. I made this for a mashup. This took me quite a while to fucking make. Here's the... Hold on, I gotta get rid of all the layers. What is this layer? Okay, this layer is the actual outline. So you can see I fucked up with that outline. Yeah, that's the actual outline right there. And then we got, that's this gray. Yeah, that's that color of gray. That's that color of gray. That's that color of gray. And then the back is based off of this image, which I tried my absolute best to fucking make. And I was basing it off this. So as you can tell, it's slightly more transparent, so I was just tracing that. But of course, made the outlines first, and then I pretty much filled in all the outlines. Yeah. Very, very easy. Very easy to make. We got the Delilah My Little Pony. Yeah, I have... I don't remember what I had this here for. I think I needed it... What the fuck did I use this for? It wasn't... I'm getting a fucking phone call right now. Alright, oh yeah, this. I think why I needed this was just so, like, how hair works with ponies. And this was the image I just had on hand because of this one. But, yeah. So, yeah, this is the Delilah one. Now, the reason why she is so, like, lanky is because Delilah is a goddess. So, she's on the same level as a Luna and Celestia. So, we got the clothes. You can see her cutie mark's a ghost because she is a horror girl. We got her legs, which you can't see changing because fucking background's white. There you go. Her face details. Her body itself. The hat. The hair. The tail. Which I think I can actually show you the tail. Yeah. Yep, that's all for her. And then we got mine. Yeah, we got mine, which I actually needed these for reference so I could draw him laying down, but yeah, you got the tail again. I'm actually gonna turn that off for a second. We got the cleanup of the head for some fucking reason, but also the pants to show my cutie mark, which is Xbox, which is definitely not on the fucking flank, I can tell you that much. And you got the leg itself. Got the shirt, arms, the actual head itself, the hair, and hat. Yeah, not too interesting. And then I also have this fuck-ass drawing. I don't care. I also have this fuck-ass drawing, which I'm not too fond of. I don't like this one. I fucked up with that one. I hate that drawing. I got this. It's just a drawing that I made recently. So, that just happened. You talk like a Spider-Man movie. I wanted it to be like, you talk like a Redditor, or my dad would say that you talk like a Redditor, but like, her canonical age is like fucking 5 or 6. She doesn't know what the fuck a Redditor is. So I was like, you talk like a Spider-Man movie. She would know what a Spider-Man movie sounds like, and Spider-Man movies fucking sound like that. Like, the bad ones, at least. Probably. I don't fucking know. I haven't seen a Spider-Man movie since the Multiverse one. In, like, fucking 2015 or whatever. So, and then I made this edit. You talk like a Redditor. because I did Spider-Man movie, I actually had all the letters for Redditor. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. This is funny as fuck. But yeah, we just got. Oh yeah, the file for this review thing. Why does it look so fucky? I don't know. I don't know why that layer's on, but yeah, there you go. I'm really proud of this one. I made it look like the Xbox Live thing. So yeah, this is pretty much the highlights. So all this is just one, but it's not too interesting. It's literally just like an outline, pretty much, a sink-in outline, as you can see. And then like a gradient over everything, and then I added the highlights and manually did every fucking highlight so I could do that, which I'm really fucking proud of. I think it looks fucking great. There is little fuck ups, like shit that looks just kind of strange, but you're not gonna fucking notice it. And then we have the P&D files for playing every Sonic game and playing weird games. They're the old playing weird games. The new one's actually out here. Right here. As you can see, I say what font and then what size and then what color if I have to, just to make it easy. Number here and then put the number right here. It's literally just to make it easy for myself. Text, and then I always have an empty layer. That's where the picture would go, and probably the text goes on this layer. Yeah. And then the Sonic one, this one, Jesus fucking Christ, so much for the Sonic one. I don't know why the eyes are separate. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. What else do we got? Yeah, the ponies together, a pony icon, the production logo, which is in here for some fucking reason, the thumbnail to the Plants vs. Zombies video, which I don't know if I have the raw drawing to that. I don't. Did I draw this one? Yeah, no, I did. This is a different drawing of these two. 100%. Because this one didn't say LVP on it. No, it did. That's definitely different, though. Alright, then we got the raw drawing for this. So, let's see, we got... Yeah, there's the hair layer, which is its own. Highlight layer, pretty much. The highlight for the fucking nose layer. Highlight for the face layer. I don't know why that's separate. I think there was a fuck up there. The highlight for the nose. And then the entire body. You want to see all the highlights. Which I think kind of looks sick. All the highlights. Just have the body. That's what we have here for the body. I commonly not color in her hair, so I can do highlights with the hair. You saw that with the iPhone one as well. And then this one, which we already pretty much seen, is just the body itself, and then the little water ripple. My Steam profile, my edit for the fucking subscribe thing. No, this is the original, and then I made the fucking better one, where he's like happy and not fucking depressed. And a bunch of thumbnails for videos, raw drawings and everything. It's pretty much everything, actually. Again, I'm not gonna look through a lot of these. Yeah, it's pretty much everything. I mean, I also got these, so like there's the Late Night with Silas one. I really like that fucking water splashing out. I like how like there's a slight fucking ripple down here, which was completely by accident, but it fucking goes hard as shit. Yeah, you're never gonna notice that. Yeah, I think I've said before, but I try to make these look like box art, like playing weird games and Late Night with Silas. Like they're heavily inspired. Oh, this one. I don't know why this one I don't know why that one's a paint on that file. But like I heavily inspired. They're heavily inspired by Games for Windows and Games for Windows Live. Like this one was like a mixture of Games for Windows Live and Xbox, because the review would be under here, but like that's where the fucking title is, and because the title is a 2-layer, the logo for Late Night with Silas is a 2-layer thing. I can't put the review underneath like the Games for Windows Live. So I took an inspiration from the Xbox 360, where I'd put like the Live logo over here. And then this would be like the Games for Windows logo or the Xbox logo. And then this little like bar here that's just there. Like a Games for Windows Live game would just have that. I think I took this from like a giant sprite sheet of like fucking Windows 7 shit. Like a giant sprite sheet of like Windows 7 windows. And one of them was just like a glow effect pretty much. And I was like, yeah, that would make a really good part. That would make a really good part. So I kind of just took that. Yeah. So yeah, I was heavily inspired. So like, the orange, that's Games for Windows Live pretty much. The orange. And then the blue is Games for Windows. And then I also wanted to make a green one because of the Xbox logo, but what fucking series do I have that I could do green with? Fucking none. Maybe Vidbo games, but the problem is that would probably confuse people. And also, I don't like doing Vidbo games. So like, maybe Pikmin? No, because that's a limited source. I will run out eventually. Playing every Sonic game, again, limited source, I will run out eventually. Even though they're still making Sonic games. And by the time I get to, like, fucking Sonic Frontiers, there'll be 50 more Sonic games. Because I refuse to play fucking Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And the Game Gear games. Yeah, there's not enough like, there isn't, like, an infinite series I could do to justify having a green one. And I was gonna make this one green, because Playing Weird Games' logo is green. But I was like, no, I should make it blue, because, again, Games for Windows. So yeah, if I ever do something else that I probably won't ever run out of, Mario World Mega 2 doesn't count. But, like, if I can ever find something else, I'll make that one green. I could do My Little Pony. No, My Little Pony shit, that's limited source. There's a lot of My Little Pony shit, but there will be a point where I just fucking run out. So yeah, I legitimately don't know what I could do for green. Yeah, I'm thinking, but I can't. And I don't want to just use green for like other videos, because like I'll take time for like the thumbnails for those. So yeah, I don't know what I could do for green, for the Xbox logo. Yeah, if I'm gonna take the time to make another one of these, which I actually have to practically redo. If I take the time to make another one of these, it has to be like an actual series. Thrifting with FDA is a fucking maybe, but I already locked in with this fucking logo. I like it too much. I already locked in with this, so I'm not doing anything else for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I can do for green. Because, like, if I do any other series, it'll just turn into Late Night with Silas, pretty much. Where it's just reviewing shit. Like, oh, going through my Steam back catalog, that's just Late Night with Silas. Yeah. But yeah. That's pretty much everything. Yeah, That's pretty much everything. I can't think of anything else. There ain't really too much to look at, but yeah, that was a lot of it at least. I'm scared to open up the legacy folder because I don't know what the fuck's gonna be in there. But yeah, I think that was fun looking through the frames folder pretty much. My drawing folder. That's all it really is. My drawing folder. But